Now you think you get weird emails? I'm fixing to reply to some of the emails that I get on my channel and some of the comments that I get in my videos. Scopes, guns, and weirdos. I got all three. All right, here we go. Now, White Oak asks, what do I think is the best budget scope? $150 and down. White Oak, without a doubt, not a shadow in my mind.
Shadow in my mind? What the fuck?
It's the Hawk Vantage, whether it's the 4-power, 2-7, or 3-9. Now, some of them come with adjustable objective. Some of them are fixed. Regardless, for the glass you get, lightweight, great image, you cannot beat the Hawk Vantage. Now, Bradley said, poor is a mindset. Don't be poor. Bradley, you rich motherfucker. People are out there working their ass off just to pay their bills. Bradley, if you don't have to, man, I am tickled to death for you. But for the rest of us, we'll just keep on being poor and try to pay our damn bills until we inherit one of Dad's businesses. You go, Bradley. You're the salt of the earth. Now, Alan asks, what do I think about the Swamp Fox Kentucky Longs? I just got through looking at these scopes at the NRA National Convention, and they are badasses. I cannot wait to get the new ones in and show them to you guys. Now, Deadstick asks, Joe, where can I get one of your shirts? Well, Deadstick, I could take that one of two ways. Either you want to know where to buy a shirt like the one I've got on, or you want some of my dirty drawers, that kind of thing. The shirts that I get, they're just cheap polos I buy off eBay. I have a lady here locally stencil Cyclops videos on them. And if you're asking about my dirty shirts or dirty drawers or something like that, shoot me a private message and we'll work something out. Now, Tar left a message that said 9 out of 10 scopes that come back to their local shop are all Vortexes. Now, I know there's going to be some Vortex fanboys try to sneak up on me right now. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Facts are facts, math is math, and I'm a mathin' motherfucker. Now, Mark left a comment. In one of my previous videos, I said, I'm not an optics expert, but if you're not, who is? That is easy. That's Ilya from the Dark Lord of Optics. Below, you'll see a link to his channel. He designs scopes for some of the biggest companies out there. This son of a bitch right here, all he is a loudmouth with a camera that loves doing scope videos. Ilya is the damn expert, not me. Now, Lyle said, you should do one of these comment videos every week. I think I will for at least a little bit. They're a lot of fun to do, and I really hope you guys are enjoying this shit. I get a kick out of the crap you guys leave in the comments, and I damn sure get a kick out of replying to them on video. Now, Too Grown wants to know why I customize every single gun that I got. That goes back to the time I was 16 years old and started putting amps and speakers and shit in trucks. I can't leave nothing alone. Absolutely nothing. Call me trailer park, call me ghetto, call me a dummy that doesn't realize there's no way I can ever improve on something that an actual engineer built, but I'll kiss your ass, my dumb ass don't try every single time. Robert F. asked if I'm ever going to make airgun videos again. Now, that's how my channel started, and I think I am. I'm going to do at least a couple. I'm going to do an RTI Priest. I've been shooting that thing for a while, and I'm also going to do one of the Rapid Airworks bench press rifles. I shoot these things all the time. I run around with Ton Jones. He works there, so I get to play with these things all the time. I see what they're capable of, and I just am not going to be able to keep my hands off one. I'm going to be shooting one of those. When I do shoot it, I will record it and let you guys see how it came out. All right, Ace Pilot asked me, what do you think about the videos that are out there where guys are comparing the $500 scopes and saying that they're equal to $1,500 and $2,000 scopes? Now, for some guys, that's a hard one. It's not for me. At $500, there's several brands out there. There's the Bushnell Match Pro, the Blackhound Genesis, and the Arkin SH4 and EP5, and now the new lightweight. There's probably some others that I'm overlooking. Now, all of these scopes that I'm talking about, they put the priority on the turrets and the tracking and the mechanics in the scope. For $500, there's got to be compromises somewhere. Guys want to be able to have a precision scope for a budget. At around $1,000, you can get some scopes with some really, really spooky glass. But you get lower magnification than most precision scopes, and they don't have the tricky turrets and all the little goodies. It's just glass. That's all you're getting for $1,000. You're getting good glass, nothing else. Now, you jump to $1,500 or in that class, somewhere between, say, $1,350 up to about $1,700 to $1,800. Most scope companies have a precision scope in this price range. None of these $500 scopes are going to equal those scopes. I don't have any idea where this is coming from or who's saying it, but if somebody says this $500 precision scope is every bit as good as this $1,500 or $2,000 precision scope, several things are wrong. They're fucking retarded. They don't know any better. They've got financial gain one way or the other. They're just naive. They've never looked through a $1,500 scope or tested them at the range, so they don't know any better. Or they're just fucking retarded. I think I said that twice, but seriously, you're fucking retarded if you think something like that. You can't get that level of quality for a third of the price. I would love to have a $100,000 SUV, all right? For $30,000, that SUV is not going to be the equivalent of the $100,000 SUV. And if I say it is, you already know I'm full of shit. The same thing goes with optics. The same thing goes with guns. Hell, the same thing goes with anything. People fool themselves into thinking what I've got is every bit as good as something that's more upscale because I want to feel good about my purchase. You don't have to feel bad about your purchase. But no, there's a reason that there's scopes that cost $3,000. Is there a point of diminishing return? Yeah, I think there is. But from $500 to $1,500, they're not in the same ballpark. They're not the same level of precision. None of the internals are as good. The O-rings, the springs, the mechanics of the scope. The glass is not going to be as good. And mainly, the quality control from scope to scope is not going to be as tight. And for me, if it is somebody on social media that's spewing this kind of bullshit, I would unsubscribe. That's just my personal take on it. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Bushnell, the Arkin, and the Blackhound. I'm a big fan of all three of those scopes. But the guys that own the companies, the guys that run the companies will all tell you, is it the equivalent of one of my $1,500 scopes? Hell no, it's not. And don't listen to nobody that says it is.